Hello, this is the Haunt Informer, and today I'm giving you my review of Field of Screams 2019. I went to Field of Screams on September 14th, Hospitality Night / Press Night, and I was one of the members of the press because I would talk about Field of Screams here on my YouTube channel and post about it on social media. And I'm very excited to tell you all you guys that I had a wonderful night. The first haunt I did was the Den of Darkness. And remember, I hadn't been at Field of Screams for a couple of years, so the changes and all the attractions had accumulated. And the changes in the den were definitely good ones. I enjoyed them, and especially the new Donner dinner party scene. You'll have to see that in person to understand how cool that is. I really enjoyed the direction they went with that. That was very cool. And the crawling section in the den, still one of easily the scariest and creepiest moments of any haunt I've ever been through. Next up, I went to the Frightmare Asylum, and before I even went into the first room, there was an actor hiding in the corner snarling and touching my hair. So the actors are really crazy in there, and I walked right into the first room, and that set the tone because there was already 4 characters in there, crazy nurses attacking you and messing with you. There was a surprise scare in there that I didn't know would happen, and that was startling. I didn't know that would happen. That was interesting. And then you weave in and out of many corridors and go up some stairs, and there are tons of scenes in the Frightmare Asylum, all very detailed, and it is one of the more graphic events of the haunt, Field of Screams. The houses are pretty gory in moments. I'd say the Frightmare Asylum more than the Den, but they are both gory, so if you do not like gorier haunted houses, do not go through the walkthroughs. But if you think you can power through it, then you will definitely have a good time if you like haunted houses. And the Frightmare Asylum was great. Lots of intensity with the actors, lots of new changes in many scenes that I liked, and it actually did make some scenes gorier than I had remembered. So be ready for that. And the actors do not let up. They are crazy. They are trying to act like mentally insane people. Next haunt I went to was Nocturnal Wasteland, and I really enjoyed this haunt because the updates that were put in there over the last 3 years really showed. It showed that they put tons of effort and time in making this attraction different, and you will definitely be able to notice, even if you went last year, there are big changes to this haunt that are very noticeable. They are interesting scenes. And a big hit last year was the Laser Swamp, and this year they extended it, so now it's like a laser swamp with a witchy hut area. So that's a lot of fun, and the ending is really not just one ending anymore. It's like 2 big endings, and it's really cool. And something I never experienced from years ago is this is the only walking trail I know of that does this. They have a cascading walkway that you have to walk over an entire hayride that is themed to a junkyard scene. You have to walk over that really high, so that's really cool. And they have mobile interesting effects on there, lots of detailing with metal, and you have to walk all around above that hayride scene back to level ground again with Nocturnal Wasteland. So that is very unique. I've never seen that at any other haunt, and I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite haunts, definitely at Field of Screams when I went, was Nocturnal Wasteland. So I'd say when you go, wait until it's a little darker, do the houses first, then wait until it gets a little darker, do Nocturnal Wasteland, and then do the hayride. So the last haunt I did was the hayride, and the brand new scene in there is very detailed. It is very interesting and has its own special storyline. I enjoyed it. And this is their first year having that scene, so it'll get better and crazier and have even more detail from years going by. So I'm very excited to see what they do with that scene in the future. I enjoyed it, and all the other scenes that had revamps over the years were fun, and I liked all of that. And you could see subtle differences. If you hadn't been there for a couple years, you could see the subtle differences in some of the scenes. And some scenes like the greenhouse were really changed. There was a lot more going on in there now. There's a crazy amount of spider mutants. And overall, I had a fun time on the haunted hayride. There were some startling moments in there. They do get on the wagon and get in your face sometimes. You can't get away. And that's different is the actors in the hayride can scare you and you can't run away like the houses or Nocturnal Wasteland. When you're scared, you can't get away. You can only experience on the hayride. They try very hard to be scary and get in your face and do all of that. And I'm very excited to come back to Field of Screams for Field of Screams Extreme Blackout. And that will be on November 15. I will go back and I will give you a review of that event. And that is when they turn the lights down and the intensity up to 10. And I definitely recommend going to Field of Screams. You will have a blast. Tons of fun. There's lots of good startles in there. Lots of good detail. Really good props. Really good animatronics. Very good special effects. Unique effects that you will not see anywhere else. I was the Haunted Informer. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get a notification every single time I put up a new video. And I am on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. On Facebook, I am The Haunted Informer. So again, The Haunted Informer. On Instagram, my username is Haunt_Informer. So again, Haunt_Informer. On Twitter, my Twitter handle is @HauntInformer. So again, @HauntInformer. And if you have any questions, definitely email me at hauntinformer@gmail.com. So again, hauntinformer@gmail.com. And as always, happy haunting.